So whether you've just started learning about EXP or you've been going down the rabbit hole for a while, in today's video, we are going to be breaking down the entire model and brokerage in detail and how it benefits you as an agent to grow your professional career and your business within the world of real estate. But before we dive in, it's really important to understand what exactly EXP is and how it's going to benefit you as an agent, whether or not it makes sense for you to join the brokerage, okay? So whether you're a brand new agent or you're a team leader looking to grow and scale your business, stick around till the end of the video because I'm going to answer all of your questions and go into a lot of the details of how EXP works and give you all of the information and answer all of your questions, because in all reality, EXP has completely changed the game. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Stepaniuk, and I help agents build their businesses and create wealth through real estate. And if you are considering joining EXP this year, I want to make sure you have all of the right information, all the context that you need to make the most informed decision. And if you want to book a private call with me and talk about anything specific about you or your business in a private setting, then I'm going to leave a link in the description and you can click that to schedule a call directly in my calendar. All right, so what is EXP Realty? Well, EXP Realty was the first online cloud brokerage model. And since its inception, there have been other brokerages that have come up like Real or LPT, just to name a few. However, EXP was the first adopter of this platform and of this model. And just because it is an online cloud-based brokerage, it doesn't mean that there aren't any in-person office spaces. This is a real common misconception because there are teams within EXP that hold their own brick and mortar locations. And additional to this, EXP agents get access to over 3,000 Regus locations worldwide. These are co-working spaces that they have access to, and they are shared with other companies and other professionals. So you will be working with other professionals with this access, but you do have access to office spaces as an EXP agent. And with EXP, they've really taken the traditional brokerage model and flipped it on its head, right? Because with your traditional brokerages, there's a lot of fluff, there's a lot of bloat and a lot of money being spent because you'll have your brokerage, the company, and that company will have different franchises, and those franchises will have offices, and those offices will have a lot of different costs and admin staff and a lot of money being spent not on the agent. And that's where a lot of these egregious splits come from. And with EXP, the agents are at the top and are the sole focus of the brokerage. And what's really cool is that the agents retain ownership of the company through stock options. There are a bunch of different ways to get stock options within EXP, which we are going to break down later in this video. But because of the way that this is set up, it has created mutual incentivization with its agents to help other agents, whether they're in your upline, downline, or on your team, to have your business succeed. Because if their business is succeeding, it means the company stock is growing. And if you have a bunch of company stock, it means that your wealth in your portfolio is growing as well. And that is what is created through the agent ownership within the brokerage. It really fosters a sense of collaboration, of community, because again, we are all owners at EXP. All right, so let's talk about the technology, because when it comes to technology at EXP, you have two different ways that you can go. You can either go the KV Core route or you can go the Chime route. And these are essentially all-in-one platforms, and they act as a lead generating website and a CRM to manage your leads and clients. They're all-in-one platforms, and with this, you get abilities to set up different landing pages and customize your website, as well as set up different advertisements from social media platforms like Facebook and Google. They also have integrations with artificial intelligence, and you can set up different text and email sequences, and they have behavioral automations as well. And it really gives you everything that you need to succeed as a real estate agent online. And what's really important to a lot of the agents that I talk with is the training and coaching, because in the real estate industry, there's so much to know, there's so much to learn. And what's really cool about EXP is that we host over 80 live training classes every single week. And these are interactive classes where you can come, you can raise your hand and ask questions and collaborate with other members within the class. And these classes are held by industry experts. These are agents that are actively closing, that are growing teams and growing their businesses that you can interact with and ask questions in real time. And these classes are held on our cloud campus called EXP World, where you're going to be able to walk around and interact with other EXP members, as well as the support staff, where you can get assistance as required. And if you're unable to attend the classes in real time, you're going to have access to thousands of different courses on demand that you can consume at your own pace. And these are courses on everything from sales and growing your business and prospecting and social media and everything else in between. So whether you're looking to learn at 2 in the afternoon or 2 a.m. in the morning, you have the ability to learn and grow as a real estate agent. And another great thing about EXP is the revenue share, okay? And this is such a big attraction point for a lot of agents because of the ability to create true passive and residual income. And just to kind of give you an example of how it works, let's just say you bring on an agent, you sponsor an agent, and then that agent goes and closes a deal that brings in a $10,000 commission check. Well, because you sponsor that agent, you're going to get a 3.5% take of that $10,000, which is a $350 check into your bank account at the end of the month. And this happens at 7 different levels. So now, if that agent brings on another agent and then that agent produces a sale, you're going to get a certain percentage of that too. And this is what really creates true passive and residual income, okay? And as for the splits, everyone starts with the same split at EXP. It's an 80-20 split, 80% going to the agent, 20% going to EXP, and that 20% is capped at $16,000, okay? So of the 20% that's going to EXP, once you reach $16,000, then that 20% is going to be transitioned over to an 100% split, and you're going to receive 100% of your commissions for the remainder of the year. All right, so now let's talk about the fees, because it's really important to understand what it's going to cost you on a monthly basis and for each transaction. Now, I'm going to break this down for the United States and for Canada because there are some subtle differences. And starting with the US, you have a $149 startup fee when you initially sign, and this includes your first month's brokerage fee as well as the setup for KV Core, for SkySlope, and for ShareWorks, as well as the 80 training calls every single week. And then after that, it's going to be $89 per month. And then for every transaction, you're going to have a $25 broker review fee, as well as a $40 error and emissions insurance. And then, like I alluded to previously in the video, you have your 80-20 splits up to a cap of $16,000. And after that cap, if you close an additional 20 deals, you then get awarded icon status, and that $16,000 that you gave EXP, that gets awarded back to you in the form of company stock, all right? Now for Canada, you have a $199 startup fee with it transitioning to $139 every single month. It's the same 80-20 split with the $16,000 cap and the 20 deals for icon status after closing. And then you have a $29 broker review fee and a $17 error and emissions insurance. So again, kind of incorporating that conversion. Those are the different fees that are associated with joining EXP Realty. All right, so now let's talk about the stock options and ownership, because at EXP, us agents are the owners, and we build this ownership through stock equity. We are a publicly traded company that's traded on the NASDAQ, and we could really get the stocks through 5 different avenues short of purchasing the stock through the publicly traded markets. And the first way is through the equity awards through incentive program. And essentially what that is that you get $200 when you close your first sale every single year, all in the form of company stock. You get $400 if you recruit an agent and that agent closes a deal. And then you get also another $400 in company stock when you cap that $16,000. And then after the cap, if you close an additional 20 deals and you meet the production requirements, that $16,000 that you gave to EXP in the form of that split, that gets awarded back to you in the form of company stock, which is absolutely massive. And then the last program is the Agent Equity Commission Program. And essentially what this is that you can allocate a certain percentage of your commissions after every transaction to purchase company stock at a 10% reduction. So whatever it's currently listed at on the NASDAQ, you get to purchase that stock for a 10% less, okay? And this is absolutely massive. And this is how EXP gives you all of the avenues to grow equity and build ownership within the company, which ultimately builds your wealth and builds your portfolio as a real estate agent. All right, so now that we've talked about all this, now the most important question is, how is it going to benefit you as a real estate agent to join EXP, right? And EXP has really created a platform and structured their brokerage that is entirely agent focused. And they give their agents, they provide them everything that they need, from the different trainings, the tools and softwares, and the necessary support to succeed in the real estate industry, right? And additional to this, if you hit your production requirements and become an icon agent, that's $16,000 that you gave them as part of their 20% split. You get that all back in company stock, which is massive for growing your investment portfolio and your wealth. Because for the majority of real estate agents, especially myself, we got into this industry to create true financial wealth. And wealth requires 4 things as part of the wealth quadrant, right? Duplication, equity ownership, passive and residual income, as well as multiple streams of income. And that's why people get into real estate investing. There's a lot of commonalities, right? Because with real estate investing, you're getting the duplication of doors, you're getting equity ownership in the properties, you're getting residual income through cash flow, as well as the multiple streams of income or on multiple units. And EXP provides the exact same thing and all the components that are required as part of the wealth quadrant. And not only are you limited to creating wealth through your production, but you also have other avenues to do that as well, whether it's through agent attraction in the rev share, or if you want to grow your real estate portfolio as well. All right, guys, so that is everything you need to know about EXP. I hope I answered all of your questions and gave you everything that you need to make the most informed decision on whether or not it makes sense for you to partner with EXP to grow your real estate business, okay? And if you got some value from the video today, I want to leave you with this. Your sponsor, EXP, is going to be the most important decision that you make if you do decide to join EXP, okay? Period. Not every sponsor or team is going to be made the same. They all have different value propositions. They offer varying levels of support and are invested at different levels, right? And because this is an incredibly important decision, your sponsor truly has the power to have a massive impact on your life and change it for the better. And I cannot stress enough the importance of partnering with the right person. And if you are choosing a sponsor, you want to pick someone that is going to provide you the most value and the most support and give you everything that you need to succeed. But if joining EXP is something that you are seriously considering, then I invite you to schedule a call with me through the link in the description so you can see why our agents are having such a high success rate. And it's because of all of our trainings, our systems, our support, our coaching, and our community. And it's really like nothing that's been done in the real estate industry before, and how it's going to have such a massive impact on your business. So make sure that you heavily consider who you do join and who you choose to partner with if you do decide to join EXP. And if you have any further questions, make sure you drop a comment below, and I'll make sure that I answer every single one of them, because I want to make sure that all of you are armed with all of the right information to make the most informed decision in exploring joining this incredible brokerage. And again, my name is Stepaniuk. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.